Let's look at Real Madrid's possible lineup to compete in Barca's league, okay? Let's put Courtois as the goalkeeper, a Madrid that obviously has a good squad. But honestly, as of today, I think Barca is superior. They're superior. On the side, well, let's set up the system, the three center-back system, a 3-4-3. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, like that, more or less, okay? With the wing-backs on the sides, that's it. And we would put it in. We would put it in. At Real Madrid, we said, let's use Hausen, Tchouaméni, and Rudiger, okay? So, here in the center, I'm going to put Tchouaméni, because Tchouaméni will later move in through to help out all over the field. Here I put Dean Hausen. I don't know if he'll play. Here is Dean Hausen as the right center-back. Left center-back, Rudiger, okay? That's roughly how it would look. The three center-backs and Real Madrid's goalkeepers, Courtois, Hausen, Tchouaméni, and Rudiger. Militao is recovering. We'll see if he makes it. And as for Asensio, nothing anymore. Asensio isn't even mentioned, all right? Come on, the wing-backs. On the right, we have Arnold. We have Alexander Arnold, a player we're going to see how he does. Alexander Arnold. Here he is for me as an attacker, as a playmaker. I like him, but as this. In this sense, what I'm telling you is, as a defender, for me, he doesn't defend at all. For me, Arnold doesn't defend at all. Madrid still faces a major issue. They haven't resolved last season's problem with Lucas Vázquez or Carvajal's injury. I think that if Arnold doesn't get his act together, here Carvajal, who I'm going to put as a substitute, Carvajal will end up playing because it's a huge gap. I wouldn't be surprised to see Arnold in midfield and Carvajal here, but we'll see. And on the left wing, I do think Alvaro Carreras looks good. I think he's a good signing. I agree with Maldini, with Julio Maldonado Maldini, who speaks very highly of Alvaro Carreras. And I think so too, that he's a good fullback, a wingback with a lot of range. And I also think he defends wonderfully. Here, unlike Arnold, I see him as more complete. Technically, maybe not as good as Arnold, but Alvaro Carreras, I do think he's a good footballer. In the midfield of Madrid, we would put Federico Valverde, who I think is the cornerstone of Xabi Alonso's midfield. Maldini said he believes Güler will move into midfield. To the base, I mean, around here, Arda Güler, would it be something like this? Güler, Federico Valverde in the midfield with Tchouaméni, who will also move inside a lot during the phases of the match, during the build-up. And that's how the center would look, the white midfield, right? Now on one wing would be Vinicius. Vinicius would be on the left wing. And on the right, Madrid has a question mark between Rodrigo, which could possibly be his last chance. Mastrantuono, River Plate signing. People speak wonders about him, but I haven't even seen him play. I don't know what potential he has, but people speak very highly of him. Ibrahim Diaz, okay? So, for now, Rodrigo is the starter. Rodrigo, Gois, and Mbappe, okay? We put Mbappe as center forward. I repeat, on Madrid's bench. If we start from the back, we have Looney as the backup goalkeeper. We would put Asensio as defender. Asensio. Let's see if Asensio comes, since I'm not sure if he'll be here. Well, he doesn't even show up in the game for me. Imagine, he doesn't even appear. Let's put in this guy, Fran Garcia. He should show up as a substitute for Alvaro Carreras, okay? Let's put it like this. Dani Ceballos, we'll see if Dani Ceballos stays or not. In the midfield, David Alaba and Militao also need to be included. Alaba is already there. I'm not sure he'll return to his prime. It's complicated because of the injuries he's had in recent seasons. And Militao, right? These would be some of Madrid's defenders plus Asensio, all right? And now, we're missing Mastrantuono. Let's see if he shows up here. Here is Mastrantuono. Brahim Diaz. Brahim, who I think is a magnificent footballer. Honestly, Brahim seems like a great player to me, Brahim. And Gonzalo? I'm not sure if we can include him here or not, but Gonzalo's a great footballer. He's a great footballer, really. I don't think we can include Gonzalo in the team, but that's fine. He'll still play plenty of minutes as a forward this year. Camavinga is injured, but we'll also include Camavinga here, Camavinga as well. A player that I think can be important for Xabi Alonso's team. Camavinga is a player who is very fast, very strong, and physically a very powerful player. And Mendy too. Mendy is also another player who is on the bench for Real Madrid. Okay, Real Madrid, Ferland Mendy. Gonzalo and Asensio are the only ones missing from the bench, right? I mean, the squad. And Hendrick? That's right, Hendrick is missing and not mentioned since he doesn't play. Hendrick, honestly, I was saying, if you check the squad, what about Madrid? Does Madrid have a strong team? Courtois, Lunan, Carvajal, Arnold, Fran Garcia, Mendy, Álvaro Carreras, Rudiger, Alaba, Tchouaméni, Militão, Hausen, Asensio, Güler, Ceballos, Valverde, Jude. Bellingham, yes, he's injured, but we didn't mention it. Poor Bellingham. He had shoulder surgery and will be out for at least 3 months. Injured, right? Let's see. It's a fact. Madrid has a great team, but what happens is Madrid is missing that position. They haven't strengthened. With Toni Kroos and Luka Modric gone, Madrid still hasn't signed anyone. That creative midfielder, that player who is capable of generating football for you. Since Güler can't do that job, he can take on a dual role and help across the field. He's more of a box-to-box or attacking midfielder, while Valverde is more of a destroyer than a creative type. So I think what Madrid is missing is that Florian Wirtz, that Vitinha, that Pedri. That's what they're lacking. You know, Rodri from City? That's what Madrid lacks, I think. But well, maybe they're waiting for him to be born. Yeah, they're waiting for him to be born. There's no other way. For now, Madrid doesn't fill that spot, which I think is what's missing in the midfield, right? Otherwise, if you look at each name, Madrid has a strong squad. Bellingham is a key player Madrid will miss, and 3 months without him is a long time. Yeah, we'll see if it takes a toll on them or not, but, well, I think they have a good team. Rodrigo is not doing well. Rodrigo has hardly played much here. Brahim could come in, or Mastantuono could, who is a bit of a wild card up there. Well, let's see if Vinicius and Mbappe complement each other. Vini finished the club season in poor form. I mean, I haven't seen him doing well, neither in terms of football nor mentally. I don't think he's doing well. Vini and Mbappe. Mbappe scores everything. Honestly, whatever he gets, he nails it, especially penalties. He puts everything away. So, you have to admit that Madrid's attack up front is really good, and you can never underestimate them. I respect this team, and you have to at least take them into account. This is the Real Madrid team. Real Madrid. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you think of Xabi Alonso's team? Do you see it? Can they challenge Barça for the league? I think so. They have plenty of quality and attacking power. But as of today, I think Barça has a better squad. Then Real Madrid. Here we have the full squad. Madrid has good players, but I think Barça has a better team. And here we have a team we saw yesterday at the Gamper with Joan Garcia, Koundé, Araujo, Cubarsí, Valde, Pedri, Fermín, De Jong, Lamine, Jamal, Rafora, and Rafinha. Are you missing Lewandowski or Dani Olmo? I think Barca's squad is much stronger than Madrid's. And honestly, let me know in the comments. Let's see what you think. Okay, Barça today.